Imagine a Lamborghini Miura, once the epitome of speed and luxury, forgotten in an underground car park of the Athens Hilton, or a Series Two Jaguar E-Type, a British classic, rusting away in a secluded UK corner since the late 1970s. From the abandoned Bentley Continental in the UAE desert to the 1961 Chevrolet Impala SS Bubbletop, discovered by a police officer, these are not just cars, they are legends lost to time. Join us as we explore the 20 most insane abandoned cars that actually exist. Number 20. Lamborghini Miura. The Lamborghini Miura P400S stands as a masterpiece of automotive design, embodying the glamour and prestige of the 1960s jet-set lifestyle. Unveiled at the Geneva Motor Show in 1966, the Miura was crafted by Marcello Gandini at Bertone, renowned for its stunning aesthetics that captivated audiences from New York to Paris. As a P400S model, it introduced enhancements like electric windows and optional air conditioning, essential for comfort in warmer climates. This particular Miura boasted distinctive features such as engraved alloy air vents, passenger grab handles, a gear lever, electric window switches, and ignition switch surrounds, making it unique among its peers. Despite being celebrated as the fastest car of its time, one Miura P400S did not receive the attention it deserved. Abandoned in the underground car park of the Athens Hilton, this car, once pushed to its limits by its amateur race car driver owner, suffered extensive damage. After the engine was removed for repairs and the owner failed to settle the bill with Lamborghini, the car remained at the hotel for nearly 30 years. In 2003, as the Hilton prepared for renovations ahead of the 2004 Summer Olympics in Athens, the Miura was relocated to a storage facility, where it sat alongside a similarly neglected Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing. The car's revival story took a dramatic turn in 2012 when it was auctioned with a newly installed engine. Despite attracting significant attention, it ultimately fetched $483,210 but fell short of the reserve price. Number 19. 1961 Chevrolet Impala SS Bubbletop, a classic American muscle car, known for its powerful performance and sleek design. This model, a symbol of both nostalgia and high-speed thrills, was made to offer a high-performance version of the popular Impala model, capitalizing on the growing interest in muscle cars. The SS stands for Super Sport, indicating its enhanced performance features, which include a more powerful engine, improved suspension, and sportier styling. However, the story of one such Impala SS takes a somber turn, leaving a lasting impression on those involved. When a police officer stumbled upon this abandoned Impala SS, he was left deeply saddened by the state of the vehicle. Determined to ensure the car's recovery and to give its owner a chance to reclaim it, the officer made a public announcement. He gave the owner a mere 10 days to come forward and claim the vehicle, hoping to avoid seeing it fall into further disrepair or being lost to neglect. Despite the officer's efforts, no one came forward to claim the car. The owner, it seems, might have been too embarrassed or unwilling to address the car's condition. The Impala SS had broken headlights on one side while retaining a functioning headlight on the other. This asymmetry, coupled with the car's abandonment, painted a picture of a once proud vehicle, now in a state of disarray. The abandoned Impala SS was eventually put up for auction, but it struggled to attract significant bids. The car, despite its inherent value and the emotional weight of its story, failed to fetch a price that reflected its true worth. Number 18. Series Two Jaguar E-Type. The Series Two Jaguar E-Type, produced from 1969 to 1971, is a classic British sports car known for its refined design and performance. It featured a more user-friendly interior compared to earlier models, with improved ergonomics and better ventilation. The Series 2 introduced a redesigned front end with larger bumpers, and it used a 4.2-liter inline-six engine that offered increased power and smoother operation. In a quiet corner of the UK, a forgotten Series 2 Jaguar E-Type has been discovered, parked since the late 1970s. This classic car, with just over 31,000 miles on the odometer, was recently unearthed by the I Am Stocksy YouTube channel. The last visible registration sticker dates back to 1978, marking the beginning of its long period of neglect. This isn't a typical barn find, but more of a graveyard discovery. The Jaguar, now a relic of the past, is covered in rust and corrosion. The roof is missing, exposing the interior to the elements and resulting in mold and moss growth. Holes in the floor reveal extensive rust damage, making the car appear as if it's beyond saving. Under the hood, the situation is equally grim, with rotten hinges, making it difficult to open. Meanwhile, the straight-six engine is still present, surrounded by rusted suspension components. It is unclear if the engine has run in the past 40 years, but the oil dipstick surprisingly shows clean oil in the pan, offering a small glimmer of hope amidst the decay. In a recent turn of events, a collection of cars previously owned by an individual who has recently passed away has sparked curiosity. The exact location of these cars is currently undisclosed, leading to uncertainty about their future. The area where the car is parked is slated for construction, but it's unknown whether the site will be demolished or renovated. To a casual onlooker, this Jaguar E-Type might seem destined for the scrapyard. Even dedicated enthusiasts might struggle to justify a restoration due to the extensive rust. However, E-Type restoration parts are readily available, and the car appears to be largely complete, with its engine and transmission intact. Despite its current state, anything is possible in the world of car restoration. This Jaguar E-Type, though a sad sight today, holds the potential for revival in the hands of a passionate restorer. Number 17. Bentley Continental. Known for its blend of performance, comfort, and opulence, the Bentley Continental is a luxury grand tourer. First introduced in 1952, the model has evolved significantly over the years, featuring a powerful engine, often a V8 or W12, and a meticulously crafted interior with high-quality materials and advanced technology. It is designed for long-distance driving with an emphasis on both speed and a smooth, comfortable ride, making it a favored choice among discerning drivers who value luxury and performance. This beauty was discovered abandoned in the bushes of the United Arab Emirates. This luxury car shares a fate similar to the Ferrari Enzo and countless other high-end vehicles left to rot in the harsh desert environment. This Bentley's abandonment highlights a broader issue of financial imprudence and the severe legal repercussions of debt in the UAE. In the UAE, debt is taken very seriously, and failure to repay can lead to imprisonment. To avoid this fate, the owner of the Bentley chose to abandon the vehicle and flee the country. This drastic measure was taken to escape overwhelming debt and the strict penalties associated with it. The owner drove the Bentley to the airport and left it behind, seeking a fresh start without the burden of unpaid loans. Over time, the once pristine Bentley Continental deteriorated, collecting dust and showing signs of neglect. Eventually, it was sold for a fraction of its original value. This case is not unique in the UAE, where many expats and locals alike find themselves unable to maintain their lavish lifestyles. Faced with the threat of imprisonment for unpaid debts, they abandon their luxury cars and flee the country, contributing to the growing number of abandoned supercars in the region. Number 16. Bugatti Type 57S. The Bugatti Type 57S was made to showcase advanced automotive engineering and luxury. Introduced in 1937, it was designed as a high-performance sports car that combined elegance with speed. Its purpose was to appeal to wealthy customers and to demonstrate Bugatti's expertise in creating exclusive, technologically advanced vehicles. The S in the Type 57S stands for surbaissé, meaning lowered, which refers to its lower chassis, enhancing both its performance and aesthetic appeal. The Bugatti Type 57S Atalante Coupe, chassis number 57502, a marvel of automotive craftsmanship, made headlines in February 2009 when it was auctioned at the Retromobile Motor Show in Paris. This rare 1937 model, originally made for Francis Curzon, the 5th Earl Howe, was discovered in a private garage in Newcastle upon Tyne in 2008. The car had been stored untouched for 48 years, contributing to its impressive value. One of only 17 Type 57S Atalante coupes ever produced, its rediscovery was a stroke of luck, as its long period of storage only enhanced its appeal. After the original owner's passing, the car was found by the owner's beneficiaries, who decided to auction it. In February 2009, at the Retromobile Motor Show in Paris, the Bugatti Type 57S fetched €3.4 million. Number 15. Porsche 993. Introduced in the mid-1990s as the final evolution of the classic 911 series before the transition to the 966, this piece is renowned for its blend of performance and timeless design. With a maximum power of 268 horsepower, 243 pounds of torque, and the ability to accelerate from 0 to 100 meters per hour in just 12 seconds, the 993 remains a highly desirable model among enthusiasts. It is considered a pinnacle of Porsche's air-cooled era, and its current market value stands at around $150,000. Despite its impressive specifications and significant value, the car was discovered abandoned in Japan, a country celebrated for its exceptional car dealerships. The vehicle was so enshrouded in dust that visibility through the windows was nearly impossible. Japan's reputation as a haven for automotive excellence makes the neglect of this Porsche all the more perplexing. Rumors suggest that the owner, who likely intended to have the car sold through a dealership, was unable to do so due to unforeseen legal troubles. The owner reportedly ended up in jail without arranging for a caretaker, leading to the Porsche's unfortunate state of abandonment. Number 14. Bugatti Veyron. The Bugatti Veyron was made to redefine automotive engineering limits and demonstrate technological prowess. Introduced in the mid-2000s, it aimed to be the fastest and most powerful production car in the world, showcasing Bugatti's capability to create a car that could surpass 250 miles per hour and accelerate from 0 to 60 mph in under 3 seconds. The Veyron was a symbol of luxury and performance, incorporating cutting-edge technology such as a quad-turbocharged W16 engine and advanced aerodynamics to achieve unprecedented speed while maintaining comfort and usability. One of the world's most exclusive hypercars has reportedly been found abandoned in Russia. This car, boasting 986 horsepower, has seen better days. The image of the neglected Veyron surfaced online recently, sparking considerable debate and speculation. Some sources suggest that this particular Veyron belongs to Autolayman, an exotic car dealership in Moscow. The car in question is believed to be the same Veyron that was rear-ended by an Aston Martin in 2013. A closer look at the blurred decal on the side of the crashed Veyron reveals a logo resembling that of Autolayman, lending credence to this theory. Despite the apparent match, it remains uncertain whether the damage on the abandoned Veyron is identical to that from the 2013 accidents. If the car does indeed belong to Autolayman, repairing the Veyron might not be a significant financial burden for the dealership, given its substantial resources. The discovery of the abandoned Bugatti Veyron has yet to be officially clarified by Autolayman. Despite attempts to contact the dealership for further information, there has been no response. The situation remains shrouded in mystery, leaving car enthusiasts and the public to speculate about the fate of this once mighty hypercar. Number 13. Ferrari Enzo. The Ferrari Enzo is a high-performance sports car introduced in 2002 to celebrate Ferrari's first Formula One title of the new millennium. Named after the company's founder, Enzo Ferrari, this limited edition model features a 6-liter V12 engine, advanced aerodynamics, and a carbon fiber body, reflecting Ferrari's racing heritage and technological advancements. The Enzo was built to showcase Ferrari's cutting-edge technology and design, embodying the pinnacle of automotive performance and exclusivity. In Dubai, a Ferrari Enzo was found abandoned, adding to the sad reality of luxury cars left to decay in the Middle East. With only 399 Enzos ever sold to the public, this high-performance car is a rare gem. However, it now sits neglected in a police impound, likely to be auctioned off. The Ferrari Enzo, worth over $1 million, was spotted among thousands of luxury cars left behind each year by expatriates facing financial ruin. These expats, who move to Dubai seeking lucrative careers often abandon their vehicles when they can't keep up with payments. Under Sharia law, non-payment of debt is a criminal offense, and defaulting on loans can lead to imprisonment. To avoid this fate, many choose to flee the country, leaving their cars behind. In the case of this Enzo, it belonged to a British expatriate who defaulted on the car's finance payments and left Dubai to escape possible imprisonment. The extreme heat in Dubai, often exceeding 115 degrees Fahrenheit, likely caused significant damage to the car, making its restoration a costly endeavor. Dubai's issue with abandoned luxury cars is well documented. Each year, around 2,000 to 3,000 high-end vehicles, including Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and Bentleys, are left to gather dust. These cars are often found in airports and car parks, a stark contrast to their former lives of luxury and speed. Number 12. Maybach 57. The Maybach 57 is a rolling palace of luxury, designed to envelop its passengers in unparalleled opulence and comfort. With its sleek silhouette and stately presence, this car is more than just transportation. It's a mobile sanctuary. Inside, every detail, from the hand-stitched leather seats to the bespoke wood trim, is crafted to perfection, creating an environment that whispers exclusivity. The Maybach 57 was built to cater to the world's elite, offering a level of personalization and sophistication that turns every journey into a regal experience. Its purpose is to redefine luxury, providing an extraordinary driving experience where elegance meets performance. Emerging from the French coast like a forgotten relic, a Maybach 57 was found abandoned in a parking lot. This $500,000 luxury sedan, known for its opulence and power, sat neglected for about 4 years, gathering dust and even some graffiti from passers-by. The Maybach's front emblem had been stolen, adding to its sorry state. It's hard to fathom how such a prestigious vehicle could be left to decay, but undoubtedly, there's a story behind its abandonment. Discovered in 2012 in a Cannes car park surrounded by Porsches, the car seemed to be in relatively good condition despite its long period of neglect. Thick spider webs filled the interior, and the air suspension appeared to have lost pressure, but the Maybach's exterior still held a glimpse of its former grandeur. The reasons for its abandonment remain a mystery, sparking speculation about what might have happened to its owner. Whether they had to flee the country or faced some personal tragedy, the fate of the driverless vehicle intrigued many. Number 11. 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. The Dodge Charger Daytona is one of the most striking designs in Dodge's history, made specifically for NASCAR races. Only 505 of these cars were ever made, making each one very rare. Despite its exclusivity, one of these legendary cars was left to rot in a barn in Wisconsin, forgotten and decaying. This particular Daytona was found rusting, but its value remained high, estimated between $150,000 and $180,000. When it first came out, the Dodge Daytona cost about $4,000, a huge difference from its value now as a collector's item. This car had only one previous owner and still had almost all its original parts, except for a non-original flame paint job. From the iconic rear wing to the original front bucket seats, dashboard clock, speedometer cluster, tachometer, and floor transmission shifter, every detail remained as it was decades ago. Despite not being driven for almost 30 years, the Dodge 440 Magnum V8 engine and the TorqueFlite 3-speed automatic transmission were still intact, keeping the core of what made the Daytona a powerful presence on the track. The story of why this car was abandoned and how it ended up in a barn remains a mystery. Number 10. The Whaletail Cadillac. In a remarkable discovery, the Classic Car Rescue Channel unearthed a hidden collection of vintage cars in an old warehouse, believed to have once been a car museum. Among the treasures was the iconic Whaletail Cadillac, a 1959 Cadillac 62 renowned for its distinctive fins. These rocket-inspired fins, V-shaped with centrally placed light clusters, made this model a standout in American automotive history. The collection, revealed in a YouTube video, showcased rows of dust-covered vehicles, with the Whaletail Cadillac stealing the spotlight. The car's 390 cubic inch V8 engine, capable of producing 325 horsepower, exemplified the power and elegance of this classic model. Despite the dust and signs of age, the Cadillac's potential for restoration shone through. Today, a well-preserved whale-tail Cadillac can fetch up to £50,000 at auction. This discovery excited car enthusiasts and offered the tantalizing possibility of bringing this automotive masterpiece back to life. The fate of these vehicles remains uncertain. Number 9. Aston DB4. Finding an Aston Martin DB4 in a barn is like discovering hidden treasure for car lovers. Recently, Gullwing Motorcars revealed a barn-kept DB4 that hadn't seen daylight in decades. Though it's not on their site, the photos and details tell the story of its condition and forgotten history. This Aston Martin DB4, known for its elegance and power, was imported from the UK in the 1970s by a young owner. Now 85 years old, he recalls driving it for only a few years before storing it in a barn. The reasons are unclear, maybe mechanical issues or lost interest in the car. Over time, the barn hasn't been kind to this automotive gem. Covered in dirt and grime and marked with dents and scratches, it's a sad but fascinating sight. The asking price for this rare sports car is a steep $300,000. Despite the high cost to restore it, the DB4's appeal to collectors is undeniable. Someone with a lot of money and a love for classic cars might see the potential to bring this beauty back to life. Number 8. Koenigsegg Trevita. Imagine a $2 million supercar left languishing in a parking lot, its value overshadowed by neglect. This isn't a scene from a dystopian future, but a real-life story involving one of the rarest vehicles in existence. The Koenigsegg Trevita is an ultra-rare hypercar known for its stunning diamond-like finish and extraordinary performance. Trevita means three whites in Swedish, reflecting its unique coated fiber technology that gives the car its sparkling silver-white appearance. Under the hood, it boasts a powerful 4.8-liter V8 engine producing over 1,000 horsepower. Only 3 units were made, making it one of the most exclusive cars in the world. In Switzerland, a country renowned for its opulence and precision, this rare supercar was abandoned in a parking lot where the daily fees of $1,000 quickly added up to what the owner could not pay. Ironically, the accumulating costs could have easily financed the purchase of a new car. Yet the vehicle remained unclaimed and unnoticed by the public for an extended period. Despite its high value and rarity, the car's fate was sealed by the owner's apparent disregard. Number 7. Ford Sierra Cosworth. The Ford Sierra Cosworth, produced between 1982 and 1987, is a high-performance version of the standard Ford Sierra. Known for its turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4 engine and distinctive boxy design, the Sierra Cosworth was a key player in the Group A touring car racing series. It featured enhanced aerodynamics, a sportier suspension, and a distinctive rear spoiler, making it a favorite among enthusiasts and racers. About 60 miles from Stockholm, a field full of abandoned Ford Sierra Cosworths was discovered. These cars, known for their turbocharged engines and rallying success, are now left to decay in a rural pasture. The Ford Sierra Cosworth, a high-performance model celebrated in the 1980s and 1990s, is a significant part of car history. A local car enthusiast found the site, revealing rows of these iconic vehicles slowly rusting away. After the discovery, the fate of these cars remains uncertain. Left exposed to the elements, they continue to deteriorate, far from their glory days on the racetrack. Number 6. Rolls-Royce Centurion. Sitting forlornly on a railway sidewalk is a special edition Rolls-Royce Centurion, once a symbol of ultimate luxury, now collecting snow and dust. This particular car, a fully modded Rolls-Royce Phantom with an exclusive Centurion body kit, is valued at around $350,000. It lies in ruins, and its current companions are worn-out tires and chopped wood, a stark contrast to its opulent past. This car is rumored to have been owned by a Las Vegas celebrity before being sold to a Russian buyer a few years ago. It's unclear why such a prestigious vehicle ended up abandoned in such an unlikely place. The Centurion version of the Phantom is a rare gem, produced in limited quantities due to its association with royalty and top dignitaries. The Rolls-Royce Phantom Centurion, once a car that turned heads and symbolized status, now sits like a forgotten relic. The reasons for its abandonment remain unknown, adding to the mystery and sadness surrounding this luxury car's fate. Before we continue, let's take a moment for today's subscriber's pick. Hidden away in a remote field is an extraordinary sight, a vintage Ferrari 250 GTO, cloaked in dust and nature's embrace. This legendary car, once the pinnacle of racing excellence and elegance, now sits quietly, its racing glory long faded. How such a prized gem ended up abandoned in this tranquil spot is a mystery as captivating as its storied past. Was it left behind by a collector who couldn't let go, or did it fall victim to an unexpected twist of fate? What do you think the story behind this forsaken Ferrari 250 GTO might be? Share your speculations in the comments below. Number 5. The Cyprus conflict cars. In 1974, a Turkish invasion of Cyprus led to the abandonment of over 400 cars as families fled the conflict. These vehicles, left to rust for over 4 decades, were a poignant reminder of a turbulent time in history. The collection included various makes and models, each telling a story of sudden departure and lost possessions. The cars, now covered in layers of rust and dust, were a stark contrast to the vibrant lives they once represented. Despite their deteriorated state, they captured the imagination of those who stumbled upon this forgotten automotive graveyard. The discovery of these vehicles highlighted the impact of war and the fleeting nature of material possessions. While many of these cars may never be restored, their presence continued to intrigue and captivate. The fate of these vehicles remains uncertain. Number 4. 1967 Shelby Cobra 427. A rare gem in the world of classic cars, renowned for its powerful performance and limited production. Out of just 260 units ever made, this particular Cobra stands out not only for its rarity, but also for its remarkable preservation. The car retained its original red paint, black interior, and Goodyear tires, and had only one owner for 38 years, spending the last 27 years hidden away in a garage. The discovery of this Shelby Cobra was nothing short of serendipitous. The car, worth an estimated $1 million, was unearthed in a barn that had become a depository for junk and accumulated dust. The car's condition, after decades of neglect, suggested that it had been overlooked and forgotten, perhaps due to the owner's reluctance to trust anyone with its restoration. Fortunately, fate had other plans for this valuable vehicle. The barn where the Cobra was stored was slated for demolition to make way for new construction. Concerned neighbors, recognizing the potential of the neglected Cobra, intervened to ensure that the car was preserved rather than relegated to scrap metal. The discovery and rescue of the Shelby Cobra highlight not only the value of rare vehicles, but also the importance of vigilance and preservation efforts in the world of classic car collecting. The Cobra's story serves as a reminder that even in the face of neglect, there is always hope for a second chance, thanks to the unexpected heroes who ensure these treasures are saved from obscurity. Number 3. Jaguar XJ220. The Jaguar XJ22 is a concept car introduced in 1996, designed to showcase advanced automotive technology and innovative design. It was a prototype that explored the future of luxury sedans, featuring a sleek, aerodynamic body and cutting-edge technologies such as a lightweight aluminum frame and advanced safety features. The XJ22 aimed to push the boundaries of automotive design and engineering, offering a glimpse into the potential future of Jaguar's luxury lineup. Although it was never produced for the public, the XJ22 influenced future Jaguar models with its forward-thinking design and technology. Emerging from the sands of Qatar like a ghost of its former glory, a Jaguar XJ220 was discovered abandoned in the desert. One of the rarest and most special supercars ever built, this iconic vehicle now sits neglected. A stark contrast to its illustrious past, the car, with a mere 1,000 kilometers on its odometer, was spotted by Mick Bramley from Crank and Piston during a visit to the Gulf region. The Jaguar XJ220, a dream car for any Formula One driver, represents the pinnacle of British automotive engineering. Priced at $180,000 when new, This model was one of only 281 produced, making it a highly coveted collector's item. Despite its rarity and value, it was discarded like a used napkin, left to endure the harsh desert conditions. Number 2. The Japanese rice field graveyard. A YouTuber discovered a hidden graveyard of luxury cars in a Japanese rice field, an unexpected location for such a find. This eerie site contained a variety of abandoned vehicles, from high-end cars to jet skis, all left to decay under the elements. The discovery sparked intrigue and curiosity among car enthusiasts and historians alike. The vehicles, now rusted and overgrown with vegetation, hinted at a time when they were prized possessions. Despite their dilapidated condition, the cars still held a certain allure. The possibility of uncovering a rare or valuable model among the rusting remains added excitement to the discovery. While many vehicles may be beyond restoration, their presence in this unexpected setting continued to captivate and inspire. The fate of these cars remains uncertain, but the find highlighted the enduring fascination with forgotten treasures and the fleeting nature of luxury. Number 1. Shelby Daytona. The Shelby Daytona Coupe, produced between 1964 and 1965, is a renowned American sports car designed for racing. Engineered by Carroll Shelby and his team, it was created to compete in the FIA's GT category, aiming to challenge the dominance of European sports cars. The Daytona Coupe featured a distinctive aerodynamic body designed to improve speed and stability. With its powerful V8 engine and innovative design, the Daytona Coupe achieved significant success on the track, helping Shelby Americans secure victories in the World Manufacturers' Championship. This $4 million Shelby Daytona, once a supercar of immense power and prestige, lost its glory after being abandoned for 30 years. What makes this story even more heartbreaking is the fact that only 6 of these legendary models were ever manufactured. The Shelby Daytona, renowned for its ability to outperform Ferraris in its heyday, now lay in a state of utter neglect. This car, which once dominated racetracks and was a symbol of American engineering prowess, had deteriorated to a shadow of its former self. If the designer of the Shelby Daytona, Carroll Shelby, were to see the car in its current condition, he might regret the effort and passion he poured into making it legendary. The Daytona was one of his 6 crowning achievements, a testament to his vision and skill in creating high-performance vehicles. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.